Hello and welcome to this special edition of the Market Share. I'm Paul Gifford, Chief Investment Officer at First Source, and joining me today is Justin Cohee, the Assistant Managing Director of the First Source Family Office. Justin, several years ago we launched our Donor Advised Fund to help clients with charitable giving. Can you explain who and how it might help a client?
Absolutely. So the Donor Advised Fund is really designed to assist those individuals who charitable giving is in excess of $10,000 a year. It's also very helpful for those individuals who are in high income years or have perhaps had a liquidity event like the sale of a business. How the Donor Advised Fund works is that the donor would give away appreciated securities, cash to an account. The client then gets an immediate tax deduction, which is very helpful, and then Paul and your group would continue to invest those assets over time. You as the client or grant advisor would then be able to dole out money to charities of your choosing over any given time.
Well, that's clearly a really nice benefit. Now, Donor Advised Fund isn't the only way to do charitable gifts. Charitable trusts and even family foundations are options. Can you explain a little bit the differences?
Absolutely. I think one of the reasons that we really started looking at and utilizing the Donor Advised Fund is a term that you and I like to use a lot is just simplicity. We like to make things a lot easier on our clients and on ourselves as well. Family foundations and charitable foundations and trusts are all wonderful tools to and can work for various people at various situations. I think one of the things that when you see with a community foundation is that the community foundation wants to support organizations that are within the community, which is, of course, is a wonderful thing to do. But if an individual's charitable mindset is to support 501c3s or charitable organizations that are outside of the community, then the community foundation might not be the best fit. A family foundation is another approach, but with a family foundation, a document would need to be drafted by an attorney. You would need to hire an accountant to do the annual tax returns, which the foundation will have to do for the remainder that it's in existence. So it just adds a level of complexity that you're not entirely sure that you want to add to your already complex life. The Donor Advised Fund doesn't file its own tax return. You don't need an attorney to set it up. You set it up with us, you fund it, and then you use it as you see fit.
Like you said, simple.
Absolutely.
Well, as we are talking with clients, usually the last question we get asked on a Donor Advised Fund is, what happens when I die?
Yes, on the unfortunate side of things, death and taxes. Obviously with your standard will and your trust and your assets are divided at your passing, the Donor Advised Fund can do the same. It can simply shut down and distribute the remaining assets to charities or organizations of your choosing. What we're seeing a lot of our clients, though, is to take advantage of kind of forming this family legacy or this charitable legacy, getting children involved sooner rather than later, maybe around Christmas time, and talking about organizations that they're passionate about. And then once the parents have passed away, they can pass that down to their children and they can continue that legacy.
It's awesome to have family legacies like
Absolutely.
that. Obviously, if you found the interest today on the Donor Advised Fund, please reach out to the First Source team. And as always, thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your family, and have a great day.